Dude, guess what?
What?
Guess who I kind of get to model for?
Who?
Her name, it's she does all the really cool jackets for all like the wives and stuff.
Kristin Juszczyk.
Yeah, Juszczyk. Yeah, so her company Off Brand, like her designer brand, she is going to the W, and so I'm going to be one of the first W players to rock her style in tomorrow's tunnel fit.
Good morning, Freakalinas. It's West and Sophie, Show Me Pod at 5. We've had so many things to like jump right into for all these episodes, and this one I want to celebrate if we made it through our first episode without you getting fined.
Well,
and I need to know.
Yeah, I would like to know too, but I have had surgery and I've been on painkillers, so I actually haven't even got to see my GM, and she's normally the one who pulls me aside. So it is still up in the air if I got fined or not. Could be
Is that
4
what
for 4,
happens?
could be 3 for 4. Yeah.
She does like
4.
this.
Did you see me? I held up a 2 out of 4. It's the oxy talking.
I was going to ask, what do they have you on? Are you partying?
Well, honestly, that's been a freaking shit show. No, listen to this. So I react so weird to like pain meds. And so I've had 3 surgeries and my meds have always been different because I just, like I said, I react weird to them. And so I was on, what was I on? It starts with an H. I'm blanking.
Hydro.
Yes, Hydros. Yes.
Yeah, we'll just go with the nickname.
That was Hydros. I was on Hydros, was not working. I could feel like every little like cut and incision they did on my knee. And so then I got to Oxy, and you're only supposed to take 1, but like again, I've got like a low tolerance to it. And so I had to take like 2.5, and then I was finally feeling good. So
let's hop into the surgery. How are you feeling? How was it? Everything smooth?
Honestly, real good. Like, they went in there and everything. Oh, listen to this. They said for my age and for like what I do for a living that my knees are looking real nice. I said,
oh, fuck yeah.
That's what he said.
That is nice. That's reassuring to hear after a knee injury. But have you started PT?
A little bit. I've been doing a little bit of rehab, lots of icing, just trying to like get extension. Because like, I guess with this knee surgery, I thought it'd be like the bending is what would be the hardest, but it's actually getting it straight. So a lot of people who get it, they have like a little curve in their knee because they can't straighten their legs. So I've been really trying to work on getting my legs straight. But I've kind of taken up being like you, and we should totally do this because I think people love this, is I think I'm going to start doing like food reviews because I'm able to do that. Like all I'm doing is sitting around and eating. And like you do that quite a bit. And people tend to like that stuff. And so I think I'm going to start doing that.
I don't know if you're still taking your drugs, but how fun would that be to do? Dude, pop a fucking whatever and then just like eat a pizza.
Dude, and review
and record yourself.
Well, I've been so bad because I've had a box of donuts and I went to Texas Roadhouse. When's the last time you've heard of Texas Roadhouse?
Dude, people talk about their rolls all the time. Like people talk about the Texas Roadhouse rolls every day.
So good, and they're honey butter.
Wait, I do want to tell you, because as someone who had a like life-altering leg surgery, the most I ever weighed in college was 215. My sophomore year, it was a good 215. After I broke my leg, my junior year, it was a bad 215 because the only thing I had to like look forward to every day was because I didn't leave the house for like a few weeks. So they had to wait for the swelling to go down before I could like get surgery or PT. And it was like, what movie was I going to watch and what like pizza toppings was I going to get for the day? And I just ate because I had nothing else to do and nothing to like make me happy. So I ate so much post-surgery.
Yeah.
Before I could PT, and I got fucking chubby, bruh. And
well, that's okay. I should actually weigh myself. Before surgery, I was at 157. But I will say, I need to start taking laxatives. Like it's been a minute.
I was just going to say, painkillers are going to blow you up because it's like impossible.
I've been literally just inhaling food and nothing's come out.
Not to be crazy, but I'm pretty sure one of the reasons Elvis was so sick at the end of his life was because he was just crushing painkillers and so bloated because he like could never take dumps.
I've never had that issue, but I'm starting to, and it's not great.
Yeah. No,
So,
I feel like after you have surgery, that a part of your prescription is like laxatives. Sometimes they'll like throw them in there because
they should, or at least like stool softeners. Like you should do something because, let me tell you. But dude,
well, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you. I'll send you a text.
That'll be an update next week's pod. I'll be like, so
there you go. Yeah.
Did we go?
If I don't have an update, then I'll probably be back in the hospital.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting what is it? The spurt water. What is it called? An
enema.
Enema. Yeah. That sounds fun right now. Anyway, you had a busy weekend. I feel like a lot of like fun updates. Oh, football.
Dude, motherfuck! It fucking rained, and we couldn't do it.
They can't. Yeah. Wait, they cancel it?
It was like, supposed to be on a rooftop, and it got canceled. So we like went downstairs and played like some little games. I don't know. Wait, I mean, it was cute deal, but
don't be mad at me. But like, I feel like in the Midwest, if it rains, like that makes it more fun. Are people too bougie to get their hair wet, or what's going on?
No, just because it was like a corporate thing that I don't think that they were gonna like make everyone like go play in the rain. And like tennis shoes, maybe it's like because I just signed a waiver before I got there, so
they didn't want people to get hurt.
I guess, which whatever, it's fine.
I mean, that's valid. I agree with that. Tell us about U.S. Open, though. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have so many questions.
It's the U.S. Open is a major sporting event. It's one of New York's probably like more iconic sporting events. I'm working on appreciating this sport. I think watching tennis, you can tell they're like incredible athletes. The country club sports of it all, like where you're quiet and like it feels so, and like everyone's dressed up. I'm working to get there to like really appreciate it and follow it. But if we're being totally honest, the U.S. Open in New York, I feel like it's kind of a social event, to be totally honest.
Okay, that was my question. I was like, do people really go there to watch and appreciate tennis, or like, is it more you get to go and see what like people are wearing? You get to go meet fun people. Like, who did you meet?
Yeah.
Did you get to meet anyone fun?
So a lot of people I knew, but okay, a good tee up. So, okay, I'm not like obviously I don't watch Housewives, okay, but a lot of people do, and I've been like meeting them throughout the last few years, and like I just feel like there couldn't be much more like a polar opposite like figure than like kind of everything I stand for is like beer, football, and like wearing boobs, and then like these housewives are like so rich and like pretty and like just like go on vacations every day. Like I don't know, I just like it's so fun for me to meet them and like get to know them. And, okay, so have you heard of Meredith Marks? Do you know who this is?
I do.
Okay.
Did you meet her?
Yeah. So she was with us. Beautiful woman. Very cool.
Yeah.
Also, she's like a DJ now, but I was like, she's from Chicago and we started talking about, I was like, I love to ask like, so are you like Cubs or White Sox? Like just a classic little Chicago question. And she was like, you know what? I'm not like a super diehard team sports lady, except I'm so into the WNBA right now. This sounds like fake. I swear to God.
You're lying.
She's like, I love the WNBA. And I go, okay, not to like make this about me, but I just dropped a WNBA podcast like 4 weeks ago. She goes, shut up, like show me. Like she was so hype. Just the last person you'd think in a US Open suite with you is going to be like, I need to see your WNBA podcast. And I showed her and I was like, do you know who Sophie Cunningham is? And she goes, yeah, like that girl fucking rocks. Like she's so sick. And I was like, you're coming on the podcast. You're coming on the podcast, Meredith.
We totally should. Would she be down?
She was like, if Bravo's approved it, like, let's do it.
Wait, so this might be dumb on my end, but are all housewives Bravo?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's cities, so it's city based. So like,
no, I knew that. I didn't know that Bravo was the one that did all that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the first one was. I think it was like Beverly Hills, maybe. But yeah,
dude,
they're like icons.
Can we please get her on the show? I'm not even lying.
No, and I think you and I would have. So we're gonna have like we know a lot of sports people, you and I.
Yeah.
And we'll have a lot of sports guests, but like to kick it off with a housewife would be so fun, and she's down. We just got to like get it going.
Oh, I love that. I love all the
drama. I think she knows ball.
Do you think that she could help me become a housewife and get on one of those shows? Do you have to be married to be one of them?
I would imagine that you probably originally the format was you have to be married, but I know there are a lot of people who are not. I'm pretty sure. Well, not a lot, but I just know like there's like Real Houses of New York had a girl I know who was like not married, so maybe you don't. I don't know, but it's standard to be married though.
Well, yeah, duh. Huh. Wait, what did you wear to the U.S. Open?
So I went with Amazon and they like dressed us.
Oh, nice.
Tennis is just very like, it's like loose fitting summery colors. So it's like a lot of white. Like all the ladies wear like, it's a lot of like pretty dresses, and the guys, it's like, it doesn't have to be like tucked in. It's like white linen pants. Like I had like a
swaggy, kind of like almost like the Hamptons type vibe, right?
Just bougie. Honestly, yes. But like comfortable and like summery. I did that, and then it was just a fun little day. You take the bus out and just like watch some tennis. But I do know some people that were there because they are like tennis heads and know what's going on.
For people who like, I'd never been, and I think a lot of people just see it on TV. Like I want to go, but really can't because it's during season. But like, who's there? Like what famous people are there? And like, is the food good? Like, are there drinks everywhere? Like, give me the setup. Give me the vibe.
I wish we could. So the talk of the town, they have these drinks called, it's called a honey deuce. So obviously it's like honeydew, and then deuce is like a fucking tennis word. Supposedly, also, I was in the suite with Kyle last night. He's like, guys, I have fun facts. Like, I need to tell you, like, just yelling.
Oh, God.
He said that the revenue that they make from this one drink. So also, it's like a little like summertime little cocktail, but then the toothpick is like 3 perfectly circled melons so that they look like tennis balls. And that goes in the drink.
Imagine having that job. That would suck ass. Time to be the one to cut the freaking melon. Dude, fuck
into a circle. I bet it's like a spoon or something.
Yeah.
Like a little. The revenue that they make from these drinks, which obviously very overpriced, it's enough to pay the prize money for the men's and women's champion of the U.S. Open.
You're lying.
I swear to God. Let's Google it, honestly.
How much is it per drink?
Dude, I think it's like $20. The U.S. Open sold a record $12.8 million worth of its signature Honey Deuce cocktail in 2024.
Why? How?
With sales projected to reach over $10 million for the tournament and continually to grow.
Can we like make our own drink and sell it? If people are making $10 million, you have me fucked up. We've drinking enough that we can come up with our own.
It's Grey Goose vodka, lemonade, raspberry liqueur, and then the melon balls.
Dude, low-key sounds amazing.
It's very summery.
I would pay probably $23 for that.
Yeah, honestly.
Or we can make it a little bit more white trash and maybe not use Grey Goose and maybe some Tito's or some Kettle.
Some Burnett's.
And we could sell ours on the side.
What was the cheapest like booze that people drank when you were like a freshman in college? Do you remember?
Oh, like vodka, Smirnoff,
UV Blue. Dude, there was a vodka in Montana called Nikolai, and they sold it in like the pint was plastic, like it wasn't even glass.
Did you ever drink Mad Dog?
No, what is that?
Why don't you go to your local liqueur store and see if they have it?
Okay.
But wait, hold on. So what was there like to eat there? Like, is the food bougie? Like, is everything bougie at the U.S. Open? It looks like it. I just have never been, so I don't know.
It definitely is. We were in a suite, so it was all very like for us. But I mean, like it was, it was like sushi and lobster rolls.
Was it a Bravo suite or was it just a?
No, Amazon just took a bunch of like New York City people and we like all bust out there together. It was really fun. Did you see the dude who crashed out last night and like yelled at the line judge?
I've been on another planet. So
yeah, that's right. Okay.
I haven't really been keeping up.
There was this guy. He's like, if I say his name, it'll just be it. It's like Daniel. I don't know. People are going to kill me. Medvedev, whatever.
When is the U.S. Open? Like, when is the winner announced? Or like, when's the championship game?
Sophie, if I'm going to be so honest with you, I just the U.S. Open is one of those things. I just show up. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think a lot of people just show up to this one.
Yeah.
It's more for like the vibes and who you're going to be with type vibe.
Same with I feel like that's the thing with a lot of sporting events. Like the reason I think that the Super Bowl is kind of like meh is it's so fucking corporate and like it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, there are clearly fans, but it's like such a like businessy influencer celebrity event where like I hate to say it, but championships with series, so like World Series, NBA Finals that are at like home stadiums are so sick because it's a home stadium. It's like fans who go to every game. Yeah. And you just get a little bit more of that like purity that you don't get from like a one-off event.
Honestly, I hear that about everyone who attends the Super Bowl and like the Chiefs has been in it, but even the people there, they're like, I'd much rather stay at home and watch it with all my friends and stuff because when you get there, everyone makes it look like it's way more fun and stuff than it really is. So I just don't, it's hard for me to get behind that type of stuff.
AFC Championship is like at Arrowhead is the coolest like event I've ever been to and will always go to because it's like just it's authentic, so magical.
Do you get what I'm saying though? Like when people are authentic, and like the environment is authentic, that shit is the most fun. I hate like all the fake fluff shit. I can't get behind that for some reason.
How many do y'all do? How many like neutral site games have you played? Like, I know you did the thing in Iowa where that was like so random. Well, I actually can't believe that you guys did that shit.
Well, that's like preseason and Caitlin, like that it was random, but it made sense too because you're still going to bring a crowd. But the W doesn't do neutral sites. Like,
yeah, but name a sport that has played a professional sport that's played it there at someone's alma mater. Like, that's never happened before. That's crazy.
No, but it's becoming more of a thing. Like they did it for Angel Reese at LSU. I think they'll continue to do it because it honestly, especially if there's a WNBA team that's not close by those universities, it's going to draw fans. And so I think it's actually really smart, especially if they have a following. Like I think it's genius. I think it's fun kind of going back to the college stadiums and having those girls kind of get to be a part of it too. That like the girls who are actually a part of the team currently. And so I don't know. I think that's a smart move by the WNBA. Look at me supporting it. Huh.
No, fuck yeah. Let's like whatever a reverse fine is.
For them to give me my money back because I said something positive.
Maybe. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not a hater of the
WNBA. I'm a proud supporter but it's just some of their stuff just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. But I remember seeing you guys play in Iowa City and I was like, dude,
it's packed. It was super cool.
So much clout.
Dude, I know. Speaking of W, you want to get into it? Because I have some things to say. I have some things to get off my chest.
Yep.
So we, Indiana Fever, have played Minnesota back to back, and they're like really fucking good. Like they are a hot team right now, and they're doing so good. But to me, Minnesota's offense is. I know people have opinions about Cheryl, that's their head coach, but dude, she is a genius when it comes to freaking being a head coach. Like their offense,
schematically, like
everything,
how they play on the floor, how she manages like the bench.
Yeah. Yes. Like how they have stacked the team and like, it is a little bit more old school, but like I that's my type of vibe. I think like they run a motion offense, everyone on their floor can shoot, everyone cuts, everyone passes the ball. They make the simple pass and like the ball movement that they have is ridiculous. Like they are stacked. And actually, Naphessa Collier, she was lived in Jeff City for a little bit and then she moved to St. Louis. So I played against her.
She's a Missouri girl.
Yeah, since like 6th, 7th grade.
What high school did she go to?
She went to Incarnate Word.
I know Incarnate Word's nice.
Yeah, so she spent a year at Jeff City, I think, her freshman year, and then they moved to St. Louis for her to be a part of Incarnate Word, which is like a stacked basketball team.
Who did you beat when we won state? What high school did you?
I won 4 times, so each time.
That's so fucking crazy. I sometimes can't even believe that.
Oh, God.
I guess your first 2 years then when I would have like been there. Well, because wasn't one of them Incarnate Word?
Yeah, I think so. She wasn't on the team at the time. I think that was my freshman year. But Naphessa is good. Like she's probably the best player in our league. She's a hell of a player.
Damn.
Yeah, like has everything in her bag. But she also
would you
go for what?
You go?
No, you're good.
I was gonna say, would you to credit like high end ball movement to a head coach rather than just like a rock star team chemistry?
Yeah, well, I think it's both. I think since Fee has been there, so Maya Moore, the legend of our game, used to be there, and then like they kind of went through a little bit of a slump, and then they drafted Naphessa. And Fee, I'm not kidding, like she's a hell of a player. Like she's defensive player of the year last year, I'm pretty sure. She can guard 1 through 5, and then she can shoot 3 ball.
How tall is she?
Like 6'2", but she's long and she's strong. Like she's a hell of a player. She's fun to watch. Hard to play against, but she's fun to watch. But I would say that the teams that you find or see successful in our league, everyone on the floor can score, and it's mainly shooters or they can get to the rim or cutters, but it's really like the ball movement. Like when you have a motion offense that everyone can cut, everybody can pass, everyone can dribble and handle the ball, like that is freaking hard to guard, and Minnesota has that. Like that's
would you say, I mean, I feel like that kind of is parallel to the way the NBA has evolved where bigs are shooting the ball.
Well, yeah, like you don't really see a lot of standard post players anymore. And if you do, they're really only in for a short period of time because typically, they can't handle the pace of the game. Or like if they can't shoot the ball, then like it allows defenses to help on other stronger players offensively, or like they're in a drop position. So they're like, their defense is in the paint, which is never good, especially if you have shooters coming off screens, because that's easier for them to get a shot. Also, it just makes it difficult. You don't really see a lot of post players anymore.
Do you when do you think that trend started? Like, I think a lot of people would say that the NBA that started when like obviously Steph made the 3-point, like the shot a fucking cheat code. And I mean, Caitlin did that too, but she's like very, very new. But it's interesting to see similarities between both leagues, I feel like. And certainly the value of the 3-point shot has grown, and the like less of a need for like bigs it's so interesting how they kind of have like evolved in like very parallel manners.
I think that when you first saw that in our game, I would say with like Candace Parker, like she was kind of the first like point forward, I would say. Like she's what, 6'4", 6'5", she can handle the ball, she can shoot it, but also if you try to put a little guard on her, she's gonna take you to the post. And I think that's kind of where you saw the adjustment is on the NBA side and WNBA side. It's like these kids from a young age, regardless of how tall or how big they were going to be, they started doing ball handling. They started learning how to pass. They started doing more guard work than just typical post moves. And so like that, think about it, that's hard to guard, because if you have a small on you, you're just going to go post them up. But if you have a big on you and you're on the perimeter, you're either going to shoot or drive right by them, because typically they're going to be slower. So it just makes it I know my kids are going to be freaking guards. Like they are going to learn how to be guards regardless of how big they are.
Okay. That's fascinating. But anyways, Minnesota in the Fever.
Yep.
Do you feel like
you know what? We are going through it, but we are fighting. Like they're number 1 in the league right now. And our team has fought. Like we only lost by, I don't know what it was last night. I can't remember the score, but we kept it within like 10 or 11 throughout the whole game. And for us to have the roster we do, that's pretty freaking good.
What's it been like watching your roster just kind of get blown up and like you're just kind of trying to figure shit out from scratch? Like, I mean, it's frustrating, but at the same time, I sports are weird because like I know it sucks, but in the big picture, because it's, you know, the season is not going the way we'd all like. But like, there's weird like poetry and beauty and like people are hurt. Like other people have to like step up. We like no one believes in us. I just like watching it kind of play out and see who can rise up. And like, I mean, other people getting opportunities, like there are silver linings and everything, but your team is just destroyed.
Going through it. And I think that what you had to say, all of that is like so valid and real. And I think you've definitely felt that when you were playing. I also think that like with that, it's funny because the whole season as a whole, like you just have to peak at the right time, right? Like that's what it is. And so you see teams early in the season of like, oh, we didn't know they were going to be good. Well, maybe they peaked too soon. Or the teams that are typically good, they were going through it in the beginning and now they're starting to peak, like Vegas. Atlanta has always been good all season long, and they're going to be a hell of a team. But Vegas, I mean, they've won their past like 10 games, but they struggled really bad at the beginning of the season, but they're starting to peak at the right time. But I think when you have a situation like us where it's just, you have a new roster literally every 5 days, it's like you want to peak, but at this point, you're just trying to catch some type of rhythm. You're trying to get chemistry. Like we just brought in a girl who was training in Turkey. Right? Like she's been in the W, but she hasn't been in the W in a couple of years. And so it's just like at some point, and this is me just being real, it's like you can keep saying, oh, you know, it's just part of the game, it's just professional, but like you can't, at the end of the day, it's hard to catch a rhythm and chemistry when you only have 2 days together. Like, you know what I mean? Especially when you're going against the best athletes in the entire world. Like that shit's freaking hard.
What to you is the right time to peak? And how does that happen? Like team chemistry. Well, I know it's everything, but from your lens, like when is the right time to peak and how?
I think you want to start peaking and you want to start really catching like chemistry and rhythm after All-Star break, or maybe like a game or two before All-Star break, because I think that like the team has to go through adversity. Like you have to know how to handle tough situations. You have to learn how to lose bad and learn from it. Like that's just a part of a season. That's part of the highs and lows. But I think you definitely want to start peaking and trending in the right direction, like right after All-Star break, because that's when you have that momentum going. And so I think we actually were doing that. Like we were doing well before All-Star break and right after. But then, man, like the injury bug just fucking came in and killed us all. Yeah. Not all, but you know what I mean?
Well, I was just going to say one more thing.
Yeah.
You're an aunt now, or you already were, but.
Yeah. Dude, you know that when we were on our last podcast, she was like, she had her baby during that time.
Like before we cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Pippi Clark.
Yeah, give us name, weight.
Oh, God.
What her interests are going to be.
Her name's Pippi Clark Hudson.
Pippi is cute.
Yeah, I call her Cute Squeak.
Yeah, that's a very cute name.
Yeah. And I think she was born at like 2:12 Central Time.
Oh, well, what's her horoscope for everyone wondering, or just let us know. What is she going to be like? Is she a ferocious leader? I think it's is it Leo's right now?
She is born 3 days after my birthday.
Oh, that's fun.
So I'm either going to love her or want to kill her because we're going to be a lot alike.
I feel like you were born to be an aunt.
Thanks. Does that mean I wasn't to be a mom?
No, that is not what it means. It means you're.
Thanks, West.
No, it just means like. It means like you'll be the cool aunt who like breaks the rules a little and played in the WNBA.
1,000%.
And can spoil them. It's all positive.
Cool rich aunt, great. Gonna have 100 cats.
Wait, I'm only flexing this because I know that they watch the pod, but I'm literally on DoorDash.
Oh,
as we speak.
Dude, no joke. I literally use DoorDash probably 7 to 10 times a week.
Well, now it's going to be worse because you're stuck at home. Wow.
All right. What's going on in your world? Anything fun? Anything upcoming? Like update us.
Actually, good question. See this jacket?
Yeah.
They're called Pluto Golf. It's like a golf streetwear brand. They're like meeting in the middle. So it's like all golf stuff, but it's kind of just like swaggy anyways. And it's a collab with Captain Morgan, and it's
dude. I was wondering. I thought. No, it looks real swaggy. Is it kind of like a ski top or like what material is that?
It's like, I don't know. It's like, it feels like a rain jacket, like, cause it's still for golf. So like it's for outside.
Dude, I know you're really sweating your ass off. Freezing.
Well, we had to cut my fan off because it was too loud. I'm actually okay today. But I like modeled for them. And then these dropped, last week or like on Saturday.
Wait, you did some modeling?
Yeah, fucking for like golf pictures. Did you not see? It's kind of sick. I feel like I'm working on it. Like they're kind of fun. It never picks up.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, go back. Yeah, right there. Oh. Yeah, your vibe.
Yeah, like it's like cool stuff. And then I did like in a studio, like with a golf club and shit.
Dude, we need to do something like that together. I think so many people are asking for us to drop merch. We need to get on that.
Yeah, I figured out what it would be. Like, dude, I want to just make Rockbridge High School vintage t-shirts. It's the only thing I want to do.
Okay, we'll sell those on the side. Yeah. We could do, you know what? The world is ours. We could do whatever the hell we want. And so we can do that. We can do our merch. We can have a shirt with your face on it, a shirt with my face on it. Together, our faces.
You got your bandana?
Dude, yeah. But
oh my God, you're not going to even have a tunnel walk through this year.
No, I am. And I'm literally going just for you.
Oh,
shit. Dude, guess what?
What?
Guess who I kind of get to model for?
Who?
Her name, it's she does all the really cool jackets for all like the wives and stuff.
Kristin Juszczyk.
Juszczyk. Yeah, so her company Off Brand, like her designer brand, she is going to the W, and so I'm going to be one of the first W players to rock her style in tomorrow's tunnel fit.
Wait, hell yeah! Is it like similar to like the football one she did? But she made Taylor a coat.
Yeah,
but that was sick.
First of all, I want to give her a huge shout out because she seems like, never met her in person, but she seems like the nicest human, and she's stunning. Like, actually stunning.
This is so random you bring her up because at the flag football thing I was at, they were all like, "Oh, we partnered with Kristin Juszczyk for," I forget what it was for, but they were like glowing talking about her. So we need
to get her on the podcast.
That would be sick.
Because
that would be so tight.
I told her I'm coming like to a game. We're gonna hang out. She seems like my type of chick.
Wait, Ashley, will you sprinkle that to her?
Yes.
Like, yeah, before someone else. That would be really fun because she's like very much in the NFL world, but also like a fashionista.
Dude, and dope. We need. Oh, what if she styled us and we did like an in person?
Dude, I think she made Paige DeSorbo a jacket for the Super Bowl this past year.
Oh yeah,
she's like really crushing.
Yeah, I really like her.
Well, dude, we're kind of like in sync right now.
No, it's weird.
Yesterday, Abercrombie announced that they're the official merchandiser of the NFL. How crazy is that?
I kind of like that.
No, it's sick.
When's the last time you've been to it?
I've been in one, but like I wear their stuff all the time. They have like the best. Abercrombie might have had the best rebrand in the history of, like the world, possibly. Remember, they were the moose and the cologne and like.
I know,
jeans.
And it still smells good. But I went in there when we played out in Phoenix at Fashion Square Mall. No joke, their shit's kind of expensive.
Yeah, I think
it's a little pricey.
I think they want to keep the allure that they're like not cheap. And so, but they have so much cool stuff. I have cheese stuff from them.
Wait, do you feel like you're more of a bargain and cheap buyer, or are you more like, let me be bougie, let me spend some money?
I don't buy, like, I don't really wear designer. Like everything I wear is from eBay or like thrift stores.
Oh, thrift shop?
Thrift shop. But thanks for asking that, because if I was wearing designer shit, I feel like everyone else would be wearing it, and I feel like I've kind of carved my own little niche for fashion, and it's like individual pieces. It's like stuff I find on eBay or like cool pants from like random places, and just like piecing everything together. I don't think that the name, like, this is going to sound so corny, but like, yeah, a designer name or like watch does not, like, it doesn't do it for me, to be honest. I get it, but I rather like puzzle an outfit together than buy a shirt that like says fucking Gucci on it or some shit, you know?
I think having good staple pieces that you can mix and match are good. I don't think I would ever buy, I don't think I would ever truly really buy designer clothes, but I think my reasoning for it is, one, it's just too overpriced and it's not really me, but really, like, I can't eat or go out without spilling stuff on me. I think that's an issue.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
But what about pregame? Do you have a stylist for pregame?
Yeah, sometimes. And like the ones you can tell, the ones that she does. And like, I will spend money on clothes. Like, I like looking nice and I like dressing up. Like, I think that's super fun. But I'm saying, like, I could never get myself to spend like when people spend $1,000+ on like a white shirt that you could literally get at Zara or Walmart or Target that all look the same. Like, I could never get myself to do something like that. But I do like good staples and whatnot. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. I'll say I've done designer or like high-end brand stuff if I'm like borrowing it for like when we do like reunions and shit, like I'll wear like the suit will be expensive, but it's like for the day.
Yeah.
And then it gets returned to like wherever.
Yeah, I think that's valid. But I also think like I've done that before and then like I end up really liking the pants. And so they maybe a couple hundred, maybe, you know, and like, but I wear them all the time. Like, they get good use and they're going to last.
People don't talk about this enough, but once you're doing stuff like your tunnel fits or like a lot of the places I'm going are like on TV and now we have Instagrams, you can't really like be an outfit repeater.
No,
like,
you can't.
Which is why I feel like I try to keep like make the outfit, puzzle it together so then you can kind of like reuse a piece or like something else.
Yes.
And people might not notice, but you can't like, you literally cannot be an outfit repeater or.
No, I know. But I think that's also
against the rules.
I think that's so good that you said that, because I think when people are like, oh, you are like, no, like that's a good staple piece. That's what I meant by that. Like having a good solid pants that you can wear with multiple outfits, good solid shirt or a jacket. Like, I think that's valid because I used to not like use a stylist that like she goes and gets the clothes and I wear them and then I give them back. Like, I'm not paying for it. I'm just paying for her service. But when I didn't do that, you rack up so many clothes and it's like, it's stupid. Like, it's so dumb. Like, and I don't know. I end up giving them away anyway. So I'd much rather not pay for that type of stuff.
Part of the main reason I like really needed to move this summer was and also like you and I get gifted stuff a lot. So there's like there's like that part of the clothing collection that like is it just adds to it. But I lived in, and I still live in a little New York apartment. Like, there's not room. You can't be a hoarder or like keep all your stuff if you live in New York City. Like, it kind of an interesting thing with New York City apartments is you have to be creative with storage, closet space, where you're putting stuff. Like, it's fun to go to people's apartment and see like, oh, like you're using this for storage. Like, here's where your suits are. Here's where your shoes are. In New York, you cannot keep the stuff. It's like really hard because you'll be overflowed. But I've learned to give mine away. Like, I've learned like other people want that stuff, and like I don't want to throw it away because a lot of this stuff is really nice, and like I'll keep what I want or I'll use it and then I'll give it away. But like my house in Phoenix, I designated a whole room that is a toddler's room as another closet, and that's even overpacked. I'm like, okay, this is getting out of control. Like, I've been blessed with a lot, so it's time for me to give back. Did you level up like living situations when you moved to Indy? Like, is your apartment bigger?
Well, I lived in a house in Phoenix, so I don't know if it's leveling up, but I think the team housing wise that this is bigger. But you also like the market of Phoenix and the market of Indy are two different.
Wait, I think people would be really interested to know how that works. So like, say you get traded, your moving to a new city, sometimes across the country. You don't have time to probably pack up your house or move everything because you have to do press, you have practice, you have like stuff to do. How does the team like help you when you're in the process of like moving to Indy?
Yeah. So they will, I got lucky because I had months to kind of prepare, but even with that, they pay for shipping. They do all that. So anything you have to move, if it's your car, plus bags, plus whatever, they pay for all that. And so each team will do that. And then you can choose to do team housing, which is paid for by the team. You're living rent free. Typically you are in an apartment, or you can get like a stipend of X amount of money a month if you want to like get a house or do whatever. And so I think it really depends on how long your contract is for. One, if you like the city, if you're wanting to buy, if you're wanting to be here year round, like all that stuff kind of comes into play. But the W does give you options. I think in this next CBA, hopefully it'll be a little bit more money, a little bit better options. But I will say like Phoenix did a really good job of, I think in the last 2 years I was with them with team housing, like we stayed at the nicest places. And then Indiana, they really take care of you here too. So I've been lucky there because there's some teams that not great.
What's the like how long of a contract do you think someone for any sport would need before they wanted to like look into buying a house? Like it's just so like, I don't know, not in your control that a buying would just feel like super overwhelming to me.
Well, I would say, I think it depends too. Like, are you married? Do you have a family? Are you wanting to start a family? Do you have pets? Like all that stuff comes into play. But I do think that like, if you're there for, I think 2 years, I would really say 3 is comfortable. I think if you're there for 3 years, then I would look into buying a house. Even 2 years, because you're there a lot, right? But I don't know. I think a lot of people really still use team housing. Like, think about it. I'm 28 and I'm living rent free. Like I don't, besides like my phone and car, well, actually it's starting to but I really am kind of living expense free besides a couple things. So it's kind of nice.
That's so awesome. Save your money, Sophie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously you and I big Chiefs fans, but you do live in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I've always wondered also as like professional athletes, like you're in the city and like those fans who like root for the Fever are like definitely Colts and Pacers fans.
Yeah.
Do you feel an obligation going into this fall to like, you don't need to like claim the Colts
or the Colts,
but like support them, maybe pop into a game where a little blue, like, or you Chiefs only, I won't even look at the Colts. Also, Daniel Jones, new starting quarterback. Congrats, Indianapolis. It's very exciting.
Is that a good thing?
I would probably say no.
Oh. But I don't know enough about.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's my issue is I like to kind of is it engulf or indulge? Engulf myself?
Both indulge then is probably what I would go with.
I like to kind of indulge myself of where my 2 feet are at and like what city I'm in. And so like when I was in Phoenix, I became a Diamondbacks fan and a Cardinals fan and like a Coyotes fan. They moved and stuff. So like I really try to I want to get involved in the city. Like I like that. Yeah. And so here I've definitely become a Pacers fan. I think that I'll definitely go and check out the Colts. Like I don't have any beef with them. I don't.
Beautiful stadium. Stadium.
I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
From my apartment, but I think like deep down, I always have my team, which is the Chiefs. Yeah. But I'm so down to go and support the team. Like I'm all for that. I'm not weird about that.
I think of like Jason Tatum, for example.
Yeah.
Like in Boston, could be a Red Sox fan. That dude loves St. Louis so much that he like it's Cardinals hats, Cardinals jerseys, Blues jerseys, like no matter what.
But dude, think about it. He was raised in St. Louis though. Like if we were in Columbia where we get to pick. So it's a little different.
Yeah. Well, no, but I just mean the opportunity you have to either embrace the city that you're going to be in or just stick to like where you're from. And I don't think there's a wrong answer. but like he fully is like St. Louis all the way.
Yeah.
And I admire him for that. But there's also people who like, you know, do embrace the city they're in and kind of like become one with that city.
Well, I think that
I'm
not, no, I get that. And I get what you're saying. Now, I think for me, I am not shy. Like everyone knows I'm a huge Chiefs fan. Like, and I am like, if Colts and Chiefs are playing, Chiefs all the way. You know what I mean? But like,
of course,
will I go and support the Colts for a game? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's perfect. And it's just good to like, it's nice to get in front of like the same sports fans who like show you love in Indy and like support their other team. Like, I think that's totally the right play.
Wait, do you want to know something though? I will say, like, when I went to a Cardinals game though, the whole time I was just like kind of judging and comparing how much better Arrowhead,
Arizona Cardinals,
the Chiefs game. Yeah. Like, I was just comparing everything to like how much better the Chiefs and our stadium and our tailgating and our fans are.
Not a
so
lot
maybe
of.
I am a lot more hardcore than I think.
Not a lot of venues are going to compete with Arrowhead, and you and I are biased, but I will die on that hill until I'm dead. That's dope.
Yeah.
What else before I see you next time? Hopefully you have a BM by the next podcast.
A baby mama? Kidding.
Bowel movement. Oh, you knew.
Hopefully you have a BN. Dude, is there anything else going in your world this week?
I did.
Anything that we should look forward to next week?
I did a charity event on Thursday for a dog. It's not a dog shelter in New York City, but it's for abandoned dogs who like are actively being fostered and need homes. And it felt so good to like, and I like when I film the show throughout the summer, there's a lot of bars and a lot of drinking and like drama, you know, and it feels good to like really do something that like is important and like helps people. And they were so thankful and so nice. And like, basically we got one of my favorite bars. They just brought like 6 of the dogs in and just let them like hang out. And then the bar tab, a percentage of it went to like their medical bills. And then all the people who were fostering them came too. And so like the idea is that people can meet them and then hopefully adopt, but even if it's just a day to give the dogs like some love and bring them outside. It was like, oh my God. One of them, his name is Mac. We were doing a little picture booth and he walked up and he like wasn't like, he couldn't really focus because he was like so overstimulated. And I'm sitting right by it. And then he takes 2 steps across my lap and just stops and sits in my lap. And I was like, oh my God.
Heart melted. Wait, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you think, because I think Bravo and Complex and what you do has given you the platform to do stuff like that, but do you feel like you catch yourself wanting to do stuff that is like more fulfilling?
What I love naturally, probably the most apparent, is like sports. I've played sports my whole life. I feel like sports is the reason I see my family a lot in the fall. I see my friends because of sports, like not just being an athlete, but like the culture of sports has played a huge role in my life. And I feel like that's something I'm just kind of not leaving despite the like TV show of it all. Like I'm still doing like NFL Network and like, I mean, I would consider you and I doing a sports podcast, but like, as far as like charity goes, I do think dogs is so easy for me, just coming from a family that like has always had like animals, big animals, always had dogs. Like, and not that I don't empathize with human beings. Like there's a zillion charities for like great causes. But there's just something about animals that I feel like feels so rewarding. And I don't know how to like grow, like necessarily like where growing in like the charity lane comes, but like obviously we do have platforms and we're given opportunities to like give back. And I think I've found that a lot of the times once you kind of step into something with your platform or like give it a shot, then it kind of it grows on its own. So like, I did a dog event in like June in Central Park. And like, I think that, you know, people saw, oh, he's doing work with like for animals in New York. And then it just kind of grows. So like, I would do that. And obviously my family has cows and horses if someone, you know, want to do anything. But also I will say, only because I was talking to someone about this last night in the little suite, but given my mom's work, I do find like women's health and like women's rights to be something that I find interesting, just given I've listened to my mom learn and grow and like have so many like fierce opinions about just like where women's health is. And I feel like that's something that I've been like a little bit vocal on, and we'll see if that like picks up. But I met someone last night who works for like a women's health charity, and like I'm going to talk with him about like doing stuff. So that's another niche one. But I think it's important for it to like come from somewhere so that it's not just like throwing a dart on a board and being like, oh, let me like choose to care about this now. Like these are all things that are like I grew up caring about. So
yeah. Well, it kind of goes back to like the not to bring it back to this, but it's like the same type of vibe or perspective of like going to a Super Bowl when it's all corporate and it's not authentic. It's you're fully doing something like a charity or something you want to get behind and support. If you don't fully believe in it, then you're just going to half-ass it, and that's never going to be good. But like you actually are authentic and you care about it and it's something you're passionate about, then like that totally reflects of how you're going to handle and how you're going to treat whatever. And people notice that type of stuff. So I like that. And I've had to
do a lot of like charity events for cancer because Jesse Solomon is 2-time survivor, and like clearly that's such a natural cause for him to like be vocal on and give back to. And so I've been doing stuff with him, and it's almost like, yes, I am with him at doing something for the greater good, but it's almost like watching him get to give back in something that affected his life and something that he really, really cares about is almost like just as cool for me to do with him, you know?
Yeah.
So stuff like that's super dope.
I love that.
But
I love that.
I feel like that's a good way to end on like the most positive note ever.
I agree.
Are you going to pop some pills? Might as well.
I'm 45 minutes past. Yes, I need to.
That's beautiful. We're saying goodbye so Sophie can take some painkillers. But I just want to give a shout out for the end of this podcast. Week 1 of college football this weekend. Montana State plays at Oregon. And I just got to say, go Cats. I couldn't do this whole podcast without saying go Cats. Fucking let's go into Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon and shock the country, boys and girls. Let's go duck hunting. I don't know who Mizzou plays, but Montana State, go get it done.
And I'll give a little shout out. My little cousin, first time playing in the Mizzou uniform. Let's go get it.
Oh, hell yeah.
MIG. Bye, guys. Mwah.
Bye, Soph. And bye, everyone. Later.
All right, everybody. If you have a question for me or West, for us both, about love, life, advice, or you just want us to talk about certain things, you guys can actually call us now. So the hotline number is 573, whoop, whoop, that's Missouri, 227-8622. You can leave us a voicemail and we will hit it on next week's episode. Hit us up, clap our lines.